Here we go, folks. It is finally time for us to have Title Torment. And we kick things off with Uncle Howdy one-on-one against Jacob Fatu. Uncle Howdy upset about the pre-match assault that was launched on his brethren in the Wyatt Six. Well, now he wants to get revenge and fight for the Wyatt Six in his first match here in the AWA. Here, live at Title Torment. Eight matches, 6 of which are title matches. All 6 inaugural champions will be crowned tonight, including 2 members of the Wyatt Six, Eric Rowan and Dexter Loomis, will compete in the next match against the Street Profits for the AWA World Tag Team Championships. But first, Uncle Howdy looks to score a measure of revenge against the Bloodline as he goes one-on-one against the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. This stadium is sold out, jam-packed to the rafters for AWA's first ever PLE Title Torment, where all 6 of our inaugural champions will be crowned. Nikki Cross had the chance to possibly compete for the AWA Women's World Championship tonight. Unfortunately, not able to defeat Cora Jade, I believe it was. And here comes the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. The beautiful arena setup that we have here tonight, and this beautiful stadium still possibly will not be able to contain Jacob Fatu. Uncle Howdy looks to get a measure of revenge against the Bloodline after they attacked and assaulted Loomis and Rowan before the tag team match, where Loomis and Rowan defeated Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. For the right to challenge, for the right to face the Street Profits tonight for the AWA World Tag Team titles. There you saw Uncle Howdy. There you see Jacob Fatu. Uncle Howdy in his first match in the AWA, taking it to Jacob Fatu. Here we go. Title Torment officially underway here on YouTube. Jacob Fatu and Uncle Howdy squaring it off, opening up the very first ever PLE match for the AWA. Headlock now applied by Uncle Howdy. Now the go behind switch by Jacob Fatu now. Over the head of Uncle Howdy, now in a headlock is the Samoan Werewolf. You see Loomis and Gacy both watching intently. Dropped on the back of his head is Uncle Howdy here. Kicked off of Uncle Howdy is Jacob Fatu. As you see, Title Torment is happening right now. Our very first ever PLE. A cut has just opened up over the eye of Jacob Fatu, and Uncle Howdy smells blood in the water. Back in the ring comes Jacob Fatu. Off to the ropes goes Fatu. Drop down by Howdy. Over the head. No! Power slam. Cover here by Howdy. Is this it? Uncle Howdy has the shoulders down and kicked out. Did Jacob Fatu. Went for a body slam, reversed by Jacob Fatu. Now with Uncle Howdy up, and he did not. Uncle Howdy went face first off of that turnbuckle, exposed turnbuckle. Brainbuster by Fatu. Cover here by Fatu, and a kick out by Uncle Howdy. I'm surprised if Uncle Howdy isn't concussed after going face first onto that exposed turnbuckle over there that the referee is now fixing. Springboard clothesline. Measuring his man, and a spear by Jacob Fatu. You take away the arm with the glove on it. You take away the Sister Abigail by Uncle Howdy. Spear through the ropes. Both men crash to the outside. Jacob Fatu now with Uncle Howdy up, and a power bomb on to the barricade. Referees count now at 5. Now at a count of 6. Count of 7 now, planting Jacob Fatu. Now a count of 8. Back in the ring comes Jacob Fatu after Uncle Howdy now. Headbutt to the back of Howdy's head. Oh, the back of Jacob Fatu just gave out. The back of Jacob Fatu just gave out. Now returning the favor is Uncle Howdy. Jacob Fatu now to the top rope. Howdy beginning to stir. Oh, Jacob Fatu taking out Uncle Howdy. Cover here by Fatu. There's 1, 2, and a kick out. At 2, another cover by Jacob Fatu. This time with leverage on the ropes, and the referee caught him. Planting face first. Jacob Fatu. What a match this has been to kick off Title Torment. Kip up by Fatu now. Uncle Howdy sends Fatu to the ropes. Power slam. Uncle Howdy with Fatu now in the corner, face first onto the turnbuckle. This is a strange bit of maneuver. Wait a minute. Could we see it? Could we see it? Kiss to the head, licking the blood. Sister Abigail to Jacob Fatu. Cover here by Howdy. Is this going to be it? There's 1, 2, and Jacob Fatu gets out of it. What a match. This has been near fall after near fall. Both men hitting their best moves on each other to try and win the first ever PLE match of the AWA. Uncle Howdy demanding Jacob Fatu to stand and face him as he goes for a diving shoulder tackle and missed. Uncle Howdy now in trouble here. Cover by Jacob Fatu off the power slam. Kick out at 1 by Jacob Fatu. Or by Uncle Howdy, rather. Another brainbuster DDT. Covered by Jacob Fatu. This has to be it. There's 2. And again, Uncle Howdy gets out of it. Jumping headbutt. The frustration is really starting to mount for Jacob Fatu and Uncle Howdy. Over the top rope to the floor goes Jacob Fatu. Referee's count begins. Jacob Fatu sent back into the ring. And now a submission hold by Uncle Howdy. Is Jacob Fatu going to tap out here? Is Jacob Fatu going to give it up and submit? Is Jacob Fatu? No, but Uncle Howdy plants the face and a big splash to the back of Jacob Fatu. Uncle Howdy now. The slow and methodical pace of Uncle Howdy. Off the ropes and again. Targeting the neck and back of Jacob Fatu. Now targeting the arm and hand. Kip up by Fatu. Uncle Howdy connects with the double axe handle. And now the bloodline getting involved. Solo Sikoa, who will be in action tonight, going for the TV championship. Jacob Fatu now. The springboard crossbody. Connecting. And now Uncle Howdy is hurting and reeling now. And now they're really just letting it fly onto each other. Now, wait a minute. Planting Jacob Fatu is Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy measuring his man. Uncle Howdy watching Fatu get up even slowly. And now the mandible claw. And now, cover here by Howdy. 1, 2, and Uncle Howdy knocks off Jacob Fatu. Uncle Howdy knocks off Jacob Fatu to kick off Title Torment. What a match it was. Uncle Howdy getting a measure of revenge for Rowan and Loomis, who now get a chance to become the inaugural AWA Tag Team Champions. Against these two men here, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits. I don't know why. I gotta fix that.
Is a tag team match set for one fall, and is for the AWA World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
I apologize. I gotta fix. I don't know why they don't enter together like they did before. But I'll get that fixed before the next episode. You have my word there, folks. Ford, Dawkins, the Street Profits, looking to become the inaugural AWA World Tag Team Champions here tonight, as they have to contend against the deadly and the dangerous Wyatt Six, who one member, the leader of the Wyatt Six, Uncle Howdy, was successful in the previous match against Jacob Fatu of the Bloodline. You gotta know that feud is not gonna end anytime soon, and they are gonna continue to fight it out.
And his partner, representing the Street Profits from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 260 pounds, Angelo Dawkins.
The Profits, Dawkins and Ford, looking to become the inaugural AWA World Tag Team Champions. And don't forget, in tonight's main event, the AWA Championship is on the line, as Gunther and LA Knight to compete to become the inaugural AWA Champion. And here comes the ever so dangerous and unpredictable Wyatt Six. Here they come. Uncle Howdy leading the way, as you see, already successful earlier tonight. And now it's Rowan and Loomis's turn to try and be successful in winning the AWA World Tag Team titles. The only hope tonight for the Wyatt Six to bring gold home to their leader, the man with the lantern, Uncle Howdy, also known as Bo Dallas. Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, Nikki Cross as Sister Abigail, Huskus the Pig, Joe Gacy, Mercy the Buzzard, Dexter Loomis, and Eric Rowan. I can't remember the name of that character. There is the AWA World Tag Team title belts. I need to fix that. And the bell rings, and here we are. The AWA World Tag Team titles are on the line. Dexter Loomis and Eric Rowan of the Wyatt Six and the Street Profits. Montez Fords and Angelo Dawkins with B-Fab in their corner. Sweeping the leg of Angelo Dawkins is Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan now with the big man. Springboard senton. Now a submission hold here. A submission hold here. The arm triangle by Dexter Loomis. And then just planting Dawkins face first into the corner. Both of these teams won their matches against the other teams very, very convincingly. The Street Profits were able to knock off Fraxium, as the Wyatt Six were able to knock off Tama Tonga and Tongaloa of the Bloodline following a pre-match assault by Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. Dawkins is now reeling as he has taken the brunt of what the Wyatt Six have to offer. Rowan and now Loomis with a double team, picking up and a big back body drop, dropping Dawkins to the mat. And now just scraping the glove across the face. Dawkins now looking for a tag, but Loomis is blocking the way. And now here comes Ford. Ford now in the match. Now Ford pulling over Loomis. Drop kick to the side of Loomis's face. Ford and Dawkins now. Are now fully in control of this match over Loomis. Over the top, to the top rope, and here comes Montez Ford dropping the elbow. As Loomis was going for a tag cover here by Montez. Are we going to see a new tag team champion yet? No! Kick out at 2 3/4 by Loomis. Reversal now by Loomis, and now a backbreaker by Loomis. tag in, and here comes the big Eric Rowan, who gets dropped with a clothesline. Keep in mind, my friends, that on the next episode of AWA TV, we will begin the road to Option A, our next PLE. Big splash by Angelo Dawkins. Roll through now, no leverage, dropping this the power, picking up the 300-pound Eric Rowan. Roll up in the ropes. Unfortunately, not able to end an STO by Rowan. Rowan now with control. Back into the corner. Goes Dawkins. Reversal now by Dawkins. Big DDT there, planting. And now here comes Dexter Lumis. Lumis now with a choke slam, planting and into the submission, but the ropes. Dawkins grabs the ropes. We could have had new tag team champions there. Lumis now waiting for Dawkins to stand. Big shoulder tackle going all the way across the ring. And here comes the big Eric Rowan, shot to the throat. Cover here by Rowan. Will we see the Wyatt Six walk out of here as tag team champions? Yes! The Wyatt Six are tag team champions. The Wyatt Six, Rowan and Lumis, are tag team champions.
Here are your winners, and the new AWA World Tag Team Champions, Dexter Lumis and Eric Rowan, the Wyatt Six.
The Wyatt Six, Dexter Lumis and Eric Rowan, shock the Street Profits and walk out of title turmoil as the AWA World Tag Team Champions. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the AWA Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way match. As Grayson Waller, Andrade, Damian Priest, and JBL compete for the AWA Intercontinental Championship.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way match and is for the AWA Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring, representing A-Town Down Under from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller. And his opponents, first, from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds,
Andrade, Grayson Waller, JBL, and Damian Priest. JBL and Grayson Waller are coming off two huge victories. Waller over a second victory over Obafemi. And JBL a victory over Damian Priest on the last episode of AWA TV. Andrade qualifying for this matchup by knocking off the LWO, or the Judgment Day, rather, the Judgment Day's Carlito. Grayson Waller obviously knocking off Obafemi. This man, JBL, knocking off The Miz. JBL, decorated veteran, has to be one of the favorites in this match. Successfully actually knocking off the other favorite of the match, this man, Damian Priest.
From New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Priest is none too happy after having his one chance for a warm-up match go the opposite way and losing it to John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. Now, Priest has told me that he vows to win this match and bring the Intercontinental Championship home with him to New York City. His Terror twin sister, Rhea Ripley, also in action tonight, a part of that six-pack challenge match for the AWA Women's World Championship later on this evening. There is the AWA Intercontinental Championship. Really gotta fix that. That's what I get for having two universe modes at the same time. And the match is underway. Fatal four-way for the AWA Intercontinental Championship. JBL and Grayson Waller on one side, Damian Priest and Andrade on the other. Both favorites really taking it to the two X Factors. Damian Priest with a knee to the side of the head, and now here we go, a rematch of the last episode of AWA TV Episode 4. And now we switch again. Priest and Priest and Andrade, and Priest and Waller. Back to the original two, Priest and Andrade. Now all four of these men have the chance to leave Title Torment with the AWA Intercontinental Championship. JBL with Andrade up, and Damian Priest introducing the match's first weapon. JBL says, I'm not going to let you have all the fun, and a kendo stick off the ribs is received by Andrade. Neck breaker on the floor. Grayson Waller now back in the ring, went for a clothesline, did Damian Priest. Backbreaker to Priest by Waller. Waller now with the kendo stick in his hand. Face first off the LED ring post goes Andrade. To the floor goes Priest. Grayson Waller now with Priest up, and now it's a German suplex cover here. 1, 2, and the cover on with a pin with the title on the line. Kick out at 1 by Damian Priest. Big spine buster landing on the kendo stick though. Tilt-a-whirl neck breaker. Springboard went for the drop kick, missed it Andrade. JBL with Andrade up, and Andrade now may be eating face full of turnbuckle. Yes, he is. Damian Priest wearing the Wounds of War. Damian Priest wearing the Forbidden Crimson mask. Neck breaker onto Damian Priest. Waller now. Shots to the back of the neck of Andrade. Priest eats a face full of turnbuckle pad. All 4 of these men would love to walk out of here Intercontinental Champion. Big super kick by Priest. Priest now going for the Razor's Edge. Priest with Andrade up. Andrade up. Priest dropping Andrade. And now, cover now. Here's the cover. Title on the line. 1, 2, and JBL saving the title for himself. Breaking up the pin. Saving Andrade and the title for himself and everybody else. Big uppercut there, and now kicks from Priest. Big shot by Damian Priest. Priest now with a clothesline. Priest now the only man standing. Priest now to the top rope. Grayson Waller going for that side Russian leg sweep and missing. JBL looking for that patented power bomb and connects. Andrade connects. Andrade could have probably went for a cover and won the Intercontinental Championship, but no, chooses to go and get a steel chair. Cover by Layfield, and quickly breaking it up is Andrade. Priest now with a sidewalk slam onto JBL. JBL has vowed to walk out of Title Torment as the Intercontinental Champion. Cover here by Priest. Title on the line, 2, and it's broken up at 2 by Grayson Waller. Priest almost left Title Torment as the Intercontinental Champion. Shot with a chair. Big power slam by JBL. Went for the clothesline from hell and missed. Damian Priest stirring and went for a savate kick. To the ropes and a big discus back elbow. Cover here by Andrade and a quick breakup by both JBL and Grayson Waller. Shot by Waller, dropping, and another shot, this time putting JBL on his back, and there it is! There it is! Grayson Waller effect, cover here by Waller. Here's the count, 1, 2, Waller is the Intercontinental Champion. Grayson Waller has done it.
Here is your winner, AWA Intercontinental Champion, Grayson Waller.
What a match it was. Grayson Waller walks away as the Intercontinental Champion. Oh my Lord, I can barely breathe. Grayson Waller is the new Intercontinental Champion, the inaugural, as a matter of fact, Intercontinental Champion. And now it is time for the triple threat match for the United States title. Eddie Guerrero, Braun Breaker, and AJ Styles.
And is for the AWA United States Championship. Making his way to the ring from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie
Guerrero looks to become the inaugural AWA United States Champion. Eddie Guerrero knocked off All Ego Ethan Page to earn the right to compete in this matchup. Here comes the badass Braun Breaker, who was able to best the LWO's Dragon Lee.
And his opponents, first from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
If you are simply judging by power, agility, strength for the favorite of this matchup, it would have to be Braun Breaker, the absolute underdog, just specifically because of his youth and some would say inexperience when it comes to title matches. Former NXT champion, however, and former Intercontinental champion in the WWE. Looks to become the United States champion here in the AWA, the inaugural. AWA champion is what Braun Breaker looks to accomplish here this afternoon. Breaker again knocked off Dragon Lee of the LWO to earn this opportunity. And the man who knocked off Booker T to get his chance.
And from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Styles looking to become the inaugural AWA United States champion as is Braun Breaker, as is Eddie Guerrero. This is sure to be one for the history books. As Styles, Breaker, and Guerrero all look to walk away with that championship around their waists. Damn it. There it is, the AWA United States Championship. And we are underway. Guerrero went for Styles and missed. Quick cover here, quickly broken up by Eddie Guerrero. Eddie now with an STO taking out the power game of Braun Breaker. Eddie and Styles now. Breaker with a big standing suplex to Eddie Guerrero. Eddie now with a twist around Hurricane Rana taking down Styles. This is going to be a very fast-paced match. Please forgive me if I cannot keep up with the action. It is just me here. As commentator of the AWA, owner of the AWA, and promoter and booker of the AWA, I wear a lot of hats. If you're enjoying the show, so far, please feel free to show any appreciation with a like, comment, subscribe, or a share. It all goes a long way to promote the channel of the AWA. AJ now with a pile driver. That'll take Guerrero out for a little while. No, Eddie keeps right back up. Eddie's now looking for something underneath that ring, and Eddie grabs a kendo stick. Eddie now with a kendo stick to the ribs of AJ Styles. And now across the back. Went to hit him again, and now grabbed by Braun Breaker. Up is Styles, and now down is Styles at the hands of Breaker. Breaker now with Eddie, sending Eddie to the floor. Onto the apron of the ring goes Styles. Oh, Breaker went for something and got picked up by Guerrero. Styles now with the clothesline taking out Guerrero. Pele kick to Braun Breaker. Breaker now taking out Styles. Breaker now sent back into the ring by Eddie Guerrero. Styles follows, and so does Guerrero. Guerrero now with Styles. And a big power bomb by Guerrero, taking out Styles. And now a springboard DDT cover here. Title on the line. Cover by Guerrero. Here's 1, 2. No, kick out at 1 by Braun Breaker. Breaker with Styles up, planting Styles. Guerrero now with a pop-up drop kick. Styles now introduces a chair to the mix. And throws it and connects with Guerrero in the back of Guerrero's head. Covered by Styles. Kick out. No. Breaker breaks up the pin at 1, and now into the corner and on the chair goes Styles. Back with the Singapore cane kendo stick is Eddie Guerrero. And now taking out both men, went to hit Styles and missed. And now the ref's down. Eddie inadvertently took out the ref. The ref's down with a chop block by Guerrero. Braun Breaker has been busted open by Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero now with a power slam. Eddie now locking in the submission, the same thing he used to tap out Booker T. And no, Eddie not able to lock it in fully because Braun Breaker breaks it up. Braun Breaker with Eddie on his shoulders with a big power bomb. Cover here by Breaker, title on the line. Could he walk out? U.S. champion kick out at 1 by the Phenomenal One. Now Breaker planting Eddie Guerrero. Breaker now. And now with a submission hold. Is Eddie going to tap out here? No. Oh, we know what happens when the straps come down. Straps come down, you know what that means. What does AJ have? Is that a sledgehammer to the midsection of Braun Breaker? Reversal by Breaker. Breaker now with a big bomb, with a big slip. Spear by Breaker. Spear by Breaker. Pin in Breaker. Pin in Braun. Pin in Braun. Big kick. Roll up by Styles. Roll up. There's 1, 2. No. Kick out at 1 by Breaker. Breaker might have missed his moment. He hit the spear and did not go for the cover. And now a brain buster by Guerrero. Guerrero, however, the veteran instinct. Cover here by Guerrero. 1, 2, title on the line. Kick out at 2 by Braun Breaker. Eddie now with Breaker up. Big sit-out powerbomb by Eddie Guerrero. Roll up again. Victory roll by Styles. 1, and a kick out at 1. These roll-ups are not working out for AJ. That's his 3rd or so one of the match. AJ, neck breaker by Styles. What else is Braun Breaker now looking for? Now he has a baseball bat. Tadpole splash by Styles. Axe handle to the back of Breaker. Breaker now roll through, planting. Styles face first and twice, once on the baseball bat. Another kendo stick for Eddie Guerrero. To the ropes, and now a Hurricane Rana by the big man, striking. Cover here by Guerrero. Is this going to be it? After the shot to the head with a kendo stick, kick out at 1 by Braun Breaker. Styles, going for the Styles Clash and connecting. Cover by AJ, and Eddie breaking it up before the count of 1. Eddie with a thumb to the eye. Eddie with the helicopter spin. And planting Styles. Cover here by Guerrero, and it's broken up before the count of 1 by Braun Breaker. Spear, cover. Braun Breaker, and again broken up by Styles. Styles now chucking the stairs on top of Braun Breaker. Eddie went for a shot with the kendo stick, and AJ reverses it. AJ now planting Guerrero on his head on the floor. Breaker getting a step of stairs, the set of stairs. Match needs to end in the next 4 minutes, or it's going to be some of it's going to be in the second part of Title Torment on YouTube, on the AWA's YouTube channel. Guerrero with Styles delivering snake eyes shots by Breaker now. Breaker now planting Guerrero. Into the corner goes Breaker. AJ now picking up Guerrero. Not a smart move. Should have went for a cover there. Went for a belly-to-belly and missed. Got reversed by Guerrero. Guerrero now to the top rope. Guerrero with the frog splash. Covered by Guerrero. Is this going to be enough? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Styles. And again, the referee is down. Another Frankensteiner by, and then taking out the knee. What a match this has been. Both Styles and Breaker are bleeding profusely. Gut check there. Covered by Breaker, and it's going to get broken up by Guerrero. Guerrero went for a power slam, got reversed in a big clothesline by Braun Breaker. Neck breaker by Styles. Styles now with Eddie up in a torture rack position, gets reversed. Cover by Guerrero. It's going to get broken up by Breaker though. Northern Lights suplex by Guerrero, taking down Breaker for the time being. Spear by Breaker, and again not going for the cover right away. This is where Breaker has made mistakes. This is why Breaker isn't the Intercontinental Champion yet. Right here, big splash by Braun Breaker. And now he goes for the cover when Eddie can break it up. He should have went for the cover earlier. Going for the three amigos is Guerrero. There's two. And the third amigo. Drop kick taken down Breaker. Cover on Breaker. Cover on Breaker by Guerrero. One. And a kick out at one. What the actual hell is happening here? Power slam. We're going to pick this match up from where we left off here as AWA Title Torment continues. AWA Title Torment Part 2 will come at you soon. Bear with me here and we will get you all sorted. Please share a like, subscribe, and comment and all that good stuff, and we'll pick up right where the action left off. AWA Title Torment. We'll be back.